Finally, from me, can you shock them a bit? They'll probably see a couple of unfamiliar faces to them in your pack and think that, you're there for the taking. Do you think you can shock them?
Yeah, I certainly think we can. I think we've got great strength in depth in this country, and we're looking to go and prove that tomorrow.
Thanks, man.
Thank you.
Thanks. Jerry Langton, please.
Yeah, hi Courtney. Just going back to the World Cup final in 2019. I mean, how much does that defeat still haunt you? And are you leading England on a revenge mission in Twickenham this weekend?
I wouldn't say, from a personal standpoint, I wouldn't say it's a revenge mission. Obviously, it was a big loss for us. But at the same time, I think that in the World Cup we did ourselves proud, and we've certainly come a long way since then. So I think we're not really focusing too much on South Africa. It's more about us and what we can bring. Obviously, we have to be very aware of their strengths, one of which is their forward pack and the set piece. But really we're focusing on us and what we can do to show them some new stuff as well.
Have you ever watched the World Cup final again? And looking back, where do you feel it went wrong?
I haven't actually watched it back, but obviously at the time the set piece was the big one, scrum especially, and then that leads into line-outs and mauls and stuff like that. So like again, I've said, the set piece is a huge area for them. It's one of their massive strengths, and it's something that we're going to have to make sure that we front up in.
Thank you. Good luck.
Thank you.
Alex Lowe, please.
Hi, Courtney. It's pretty clear from what you're saying and what Eddie's saying that the mindset in the squad is no backward step on Saturday. But Eddie's also talked about the need to box clever, to apply pressure in ways that aren't just physical. When he did that with Japan 2015, he had 4 months to prepare for it. Have you been able to polish that sort of little box of tricks in the space of a week in order to be able to test them, I guess, mentally as well as physically?
Well, really, it's just a continuation of what we've been building on already. So it's not a huge leap. Obviously, we're going to have to show some new things and challenge them in different areas. We don't just want to play into their strengths, because we want to play into our own strengths. And yeah, that's hopefully going to make the difference at the weekend.
When you all came back from the Lions tour of New Zealand, Eddie asked you all to sort of provide him with a dossier of things you'd learned from that experience. How much has he asked you to do the same from this summer's experience in South Africa, and apply some feedback from out there that you can use this weekend? Yeah.
Obviously, we learnt a lot on tour in the summer, and we tried to bring that back and apply that into this team and into this game specifically, because we need to know what we're up against, and I think we've got a really good grasp of it. We've trained well this week with a great group of lads. Honestly, think the whole team has really brought in and contributed this whole 3-4 weeks we've been together, and hopefully at the weekend we get to express not just the 15 on the pitch, but the contributions of the entire team.
And so, did you all sit down and have a meeting about those lessons? And can you just run through one or two things that you were able to contribute from your own thoughts about the summer?
Yeah, we had a meeting at the start of the week, and just to put a game plan together, really. So I can't say too much about it, but essentially South Africa know exactly what their strengths are, and if you want to stand a good chance of beating them, then there's times when you're going to need to front up and challenge them, and there's times you're going to want to play away from them. So if you go into the game just wanting to play their game against them, you're probably not going to come off on top, and not many teams do. So you have to go there with not necessarily anything different, but you have to make sure that you stick to your strengths and don't play into theirs.
Thank you.
Thanks. If we don't have any other questions, we'll finish the live section there.
I just want to ask, can I ask one other thing? Sorry, Courtney. Tom Curry was talking about you the other day and talking about how you're a very calm figure. He said he gets a bit excitable and you're quite calm. Is that what is going to be needed this weekend? You're obviously all going to have to commit to it physically, but are you going to have to set the tone for keeping composure in the midst of all that sort of chaos?
Yeah, well, I mean, there's times for both, isn't there? We're certainly going to need energy, and a lot of boys bring a lot of that, but there's going to be times where we need calm and we need to be able to we need to be composed and able to figure out, you know, what's our next action. So we got a good balance in the team, and we just need to make sure that we use each other's kind of strengths at the right time.
Thanks. We've probably only got time for one more, so Johnny will come to you. Thank you.
Just Courtney, just a quick one on the captaincy. Was the captaincy ever an ambition of yours? Did you ever kind of dream of being England captain, or was it just something that kind of come to you?
I can't ever say it was an ambition, no, because I'm just quite happy contributing how I contribute. Do you know what I mean? Whether it's as a skipper or helping the skipper, or as a leader within the group, just helping the team get where they need to go. I'm just happy to contribute in whatever way I can, and obviously having the experience that I've got and being the kind of person I am means that I've been able to step up and take the leadership, the captain role, and I'm very happy to do it.
Do you get a better hotel room?
I've got a pretty good hotel room actually with Manu, but I had that while Faz was skip, so no, I guess no, but I'm happy where I am, you know.
Okay. Okay, thank you.
Cheers.
Thanks everyone. We'll end the live section with Courtney there. Thank you. Could you just press mute?
Yes.